Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm continuing with rising sign readings for the rest of February. We're a fair way into February by the time this is up on the channel, by the time I've uploaded it. But as I usually have done, there's the other video that's not a card reading that talks about the energies of the astrological energies of the month, and that's on my community tab. It's still worth taking a look at because I go into not just the new moon coming up, but some retrograde activity and eclipse activity, that sort of thing that's heading our way. So it's worth taking a look at. You'll find it at the top of my community tab anyway. It's either going to be the first or the second post. Yeah. So other than that, there's my pinned comment and some links in the description box that you might find helpful. I might be a little bit solemn at the moment because I just lost my pet bird of 20 years. So, but I wanted to get through these though, so that I can give myself proper time to grieve. So yeah, anyway, we'll see what came through for you guys with the cards, because it's so far into this month, by the way. This is probably going to I'm sorry, but anyway, it's probably going to delve into a bit of March as well. So yeah, let's get going and see what came up. Sagittarius, that's your 12th house. Eros. Okay, he's an asteroid. It can be about, well, sexuality, creativity, often we can use our sexual energy to be creative and not necessarily having the actual act of it, but using our sacral chakra energy to create, because that's what it's about: creativity, sexuality, relationships, healing, emotions, all that sort of thing. New moon, well, that makes sense because there's a new moon at the end of the month and it's going to be in Sidereal Aquarius. Chiron, some healing, opening for some healing to take place. Yeah. Pluto, some excavating and purging, which makes sense with the healing. Saturn, your ruling planet. Okay, let's keep going and see if we can get a story from here. Cancer. Well, now that's your relationship house. It's in your relationship house, your 7th house. Because Cancer is your descendant. So over our lifetime, no matter what signs we are, sorry to reach, we're finding the need to balance the opposites. We started with your Pisces house, Sag in the 12th, expansiveness. That's given me an idea of something else with the Pisces sign, but we'll wait and see. Capricorn, your rising sign. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit more of a story going. Cancer again. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving. It may concern family, a mother or a child. Family, a mother or a child. In your 7th. purging and healing, creativity. New moon, the new moon is new activity, bringing in the new. So we haven't got like heaviness of full moon or Scorpio. Scorpio would be in your 11th, yeah. You haven't got the 8th house either. 9th house though. Broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. That's the Sagittarius house, and that's in Virgo. So there again, healing, Chiron healing. Venus. This is what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say anything. Venus is going to be in Sidereal Pisces. That gives me 12th house Pisces themes. But it's not going to be in the 12th house for you, though. Where's Pisces? Your 3rd house, communication. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Venus is also about relationships. Venus covers Taurus and Libra, and we've got the Libra house coming up with Cancer there. So something to do with needing to purge something to bring in the new and creativity. Mercury, communication. Okay. While Venus is retrograde, in between Mercury is going to be retrograde as well. Venus again, love. Okay. Family, a mother or a child. Healing. Pluto's about purging, but it's also about transformation. Maybe it's because the new moon energy is here. Sorry. The new moon energy is here, giving me the idea that perhaps it's more about transformation, and with the seriousness of Saturn, like, long-term transformation that's healing, bringing in creativity and joy. Aries, the radical. Oh, these cards probably won't fit in, will it? Might sort of see if I can squeeze them in here. Yeah, okay. Valuables, what you value, whether that's items or who you value. Indulgence. Venus has come through twice, and she's in pre-shadow right now. So it's taking another look at things, maybe bringing in either, because of the new moon energy, it's not giving me what needs to go. It's more giving me what needs to be brought in. Maybe there's some form of indulgence and enjoyment, creativity that needs to be brought in to a family unit in some way. Or those who feel like family. It could be the inner child, tapping into that. These may have reversals. We'll walk through it if there is. Ceres, nurture, you want that upright, that's good. Another asteroid. Ceres is mothering, nurturing, like, okay, so that's mother energy again. Bringing in motherly energy in some way. And that, no matter what gender you are, you can have a nurturing motherly energy without it being a bad thing. Retrograde review. Well, these are both heading into retrograde. something hasn't been reviewed. The other thing is they're in pre-shadow. I think Mercury's in pre-shadow now as well. So they haven't yet happened to be like that. They're not, neither of them are actually in retrograde yet. They're still moving into. Otherwise, you know what this is about, and so there's not really a need to review so much as just jump in and do the work of whatever needs to be brought in. I think it's I think it's more about bringing something in rather than ending something. 10th house authority, well, that's the Capricorn house. 10th house for you is in Libra, so there we've got the relationship theme again. And with this in reverse, either you don't have authority, you have a problem with authority, or someone else does, or you need to take authority. On the other hand, it could be, because being Capricorn, that you're a bit stern and everything, maybe it's about pulling back the authority in a sense and going with the flow with the Pisces energies. Because Venus is going to be in Pisces, so the easygoing rather than the stickler of, what Virgo and Capricorn can be like, can be real sticklers for things have to be this way, rigid and everything. First house arrival, well, that's your rising sign, obviously, and how the world sees you, how you come across in the world to others. You want this card in reverse, because if it's upright, it says square, semi-square, and quincunx, which is tension. See, they're having a big tiff there. But this in reverse can mean two things. Either the battle's over, or you're avoiding a battle, but it can often also mean there's been a lot of tension and it's been wearing. It's been wearing you down. I'm getting that, because we've got all the astrology cards out now, so I'm thinking that it's about bringing in the new in a creative way that's transformative and healing. And with Saturn, your ruling planet, you can do it in a considered way, but very, very nurturing. Really focus on the nurturing, because it's going to really pay off that way if you take that time to do that. Okay, now we'll jump into the numerology. Yeah, it's going to take effort. We've got the yellow, solar plexus, personal power, self-worth. I was talking about the inner child before. It could tap into that. And then your base chakra with security, stability, grounding. And stability in terms of the moon. We've got the moon there, but we don't have the moon card per se, but the moon is the ruling planet of the Cancerian sign, and the moon is what we need to feel safe and stable, emotionally. And that, I think, is also where Saturn and Chiron can work together to help that sort of feeling all around with the family. I think it's, for a lot of people, a lot of you Capricorn risers, it'll be about an actual family, about your actual family, or for some it'll be whoever feels like family to you, whoever's your most important people in your life. But yeah, there's no full moon energy here. Like I said, all the astrology cards are out already, so there's no full moon or Scorpio tense heavy energy of any sort, like Scorpio or 8th house. I mean, we do have Pluto, Scorpio's ruling planet, but I'm getting it's more about transformation rather than purging, I mean, technically the purging could be pulling back the authority, you know, in terms of not being so rigid. Because I think that there's gentle vibes that need to happen here. 1 is personal power and emotional vitality. 3 is communication, action, activity, youth, newness. 1 and 3 is 4, the number of the builder. So you can build something on this. You know, you can build from this. Use the creativity and get some healing and nurturing coming in. Yeah. Pisces house in the 9th. Pisces house. Sag is in the Pisces house, which came out first. I was thinking Sag, but this is the Sag house. Virgo's in the 9th, so the expansiveness with healing and health, I think, is what I'm getting from that. Synchronicity. And then we've got the heart chakra. 8 is money and stability and strength. 7 is the mind and creativity. Here we go again, creativity. 8 and 7 is 6, temporary opportunity, and it's also focus, detail, and dignity, which this sounds like, and I think this, did it say? No, it didn't say dignity in this. But yeah, the same thing. Quiet dignity. Why am I getting that? Part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Another card, I don't know what one, but it says something about quiet dignity. That's coming into the focus as well. Okay, financial discipline. Well, that could have something to do with spending habits maybe. There hasn't been much about money though. I mean, we've got the 10th house. It was in Libra, so it was giving me more a relationship thing. Maybe it's about what money you're spending within the family or that's affecting the family in some way. These are the heart chakra colours. I don't think this card's going to fit in that line, so we'll move it across a bit. But yeah, financial discipline, the heart chakra, obviously relationships, compassion, emotional balance, love. Yeah, but there might be some sort of issue about the finances that's been a tense situation, because this, like I said, can mean that it's sort of like the wounded warrior, that the battle might be over, but you've still got bandages to show that you've been through it, kind of thing. 4 is the number of the builder, and 8 is money, stability, and strength. 4 and 8 comes to a 3, which is communication, action, activity, youth, newness. Compassion. Where did I see compassion? I'm not. Emotional. Okay, well, compassion for yourself and others. Usually when I see the double number, the master numbers, it gives me the idea that working with the energies is going to benefit at least one other person, including yourself. 9 is big beginnings, big endings, and spirituality, and you can't get much bigger than the eclipses, which we're in the doorway of at the moment. So yeah, and of course retrogrades. But having compassion for yourself and others is going to sort of bring in the nurturing. Surrender. Well, Pisces house. No, where is Pisces house? Yes, I was thinking, no, that's not Pisces house. That's 7th house. Yeah, Pisces house in Sag, and also the fact that Pisces with the retrograde, Venus retrograde. Yeah, and then the base chakra again, stability, security, grounding. Again, the 9 big beginnings, big endings, and spirituality. And then we've got what we started with here, the personal power and emotional vitality. Okay, so now we'll jump into the cards of abundance for the rest of February and part of March, what the universe wants you to know about abundance. It's not a matter of whether or not you can afford it, swing it, or handle it. It's a question of whether or not I can, and I can, the universe. Yeah, communicating, I think communicating your most important one-to-one relationships, I think, is where the action needs to be taken. Because that's home, family in the 4th as well. So we've got Cancerian vibes in the 7th Libra house. Then we've got Aries in the home family house. And then we've got Ceres, the nurturing, mothering energy. So there's a lot of nurturing energy and also Chiron. So there's a lot of nurturing energy that wants to come through. Not having enough money is, is never the problem, it seems. First lack is always temporary. Second, change is only ever a few thoughts away. And third, it's not like you haven't performed miracles before. Honey, honey, the universe. So what if it takes a long time? So what if it's already taken longer than you thought? So what if it will still take longer? The day will nevertheless arrive, as it always does, when all your prior efforts, determination and persistence will seem a paltry price indeed, as you are lifted irrevocably higher, as if by chariots of fire into realms previously unimagined. And then you'll think to yourself, wow, that was fast. I can hear the music now, the universe. I got bells are ringing. I don't know what that's about. Ringing the bells. Because I can hear the music now, like it said. Okay. Just knowing that behind the curtains of time and space, good things are now happening for you that will soon spill into your life is enough to make good things start happening for you. Always know this because they are so happy for you, the universe. Yeah. So good things are about to happen. They're happening. So open up to it. Open up to this nurturing energy. Someone else got nurturing energy. I don't remember who that was. Like for the nurturing energy to come through. It doesn't get any more beautiful, any more magical, any richer or any easier than things are right now. Until, of course, you start expecting it to get more beautiful, magical, richer and easier. At which point I hope you have a really good broker who loves you, the universe. Yeah, because things are going to pop off. They're going to come through for you. Because this is the thing as well. Manifestations happen a lot easier through our emotions. And the higher the vibration, the higher the emotion, the better and stronger and more productive it'll be for our manifestations. Financial discipline, you may be needing to do that now, but also get into this nurturing energy of yourself and others. I did pick up on inner child work, and that's not always having to be heavy. Sometimes it is about, confirmation, but sometimes it is about just letting yourself have some nurturing, whether it's giving it or receiving it, or giving and receiving it. You know, allowing yourself to receive and give. because that's the energy the universe is going to pick up on and go, right, you want more of that? Okay, here, we'll give you what you're wanting. Okay, surrender again. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Yeah, see, because Capricorns and Virgos, I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, so I can attest to this, but Capricorns and Virgos can tend to be very, expect things a certain way, have to do things a certain way, details kind of thing. But surrender that and jump into the nurturing energies, whether or not you're needing to be financially disciplined about something. Inner child, what I picked up on that. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. Yeah. And last but not least, star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. Yeah, well, and star of the show being like how the world sees you, and maybe it might be how your world, like your immediate world, your family, the family unit, those who feel like family, how they see you, You're the star. Jump into these nurturing energies, surrender to it. Have compassion for yourself and others, and make sure that you're feeding your inner child emotionally. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this has made sense and helped someone out there. But yeah, so I wish you all the best of luck with these energies, working with these energies for yourself and those you care about for February and part of March and beyond. And until next time, bye for now.